Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning for the last week of June 24th through the 30th, and this is Pride Week here in Helsinki, Finland. It's always on the last week of June, I don't know why, but it is, so I'm using the Shine Bright kit from Scribble Prints Co. This was the Pride art that I drew this year, and we are properly color blocking through the whole rainbow. There was enough extra colors that we could just do one color each day. And I have tried to color block the icons as well. The only things that didn't work was some of my Drew My Valley, because I wanted to use some Mulan stickers because Mulan was added to the game of Drew My Valley today of this week. So I wanted to use those to mark playing the game so they're not as color blocked, although they are in the when I did some other characters outside of Mulan and Mushu. But anyway, I did it in the way that I wanted to be able to color block the sidebar perfectly in the pink. So we had to choose the pink because I wanted to use the heart checklist. And in the kit, the heart checklist is either pink or yellow, I think. So we went for pink in the sidebar, which is too bad because it's like my favorite pattern is in the pink, the rainbow pattern, but I will live. And then we did red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, and then purple. So we're doing one color for each day because we had enough extra colors to do that. And yeah, we'll be properly color blocking every single day because I only had to choose one day's worth in that color. So it was a bit easier to color block than it is to make like two whole columns in the one color. So I'm excited to see how it comes out. But I did pair this with sparkly hollow foil, and I had a bunch of designs from Planner Choco from her Pride collection as well as Rainbow collection. And I thought they worked perfectly with this set. So I was excited to use those. And then I just pulled in some extra, pixie hollow, sparkly hollow stuff like bougie boxes, the month in the corner, as well as the date dots and things from SPC. And I just kept it very simple. I didn't really put any other foil, not even like glitter-headed covers, but I think I like it because it keeps the rainbow popping, if you know what I mean. But I think we've had enough of the base, and now we're going to do the day by day, and I'm going to start on Monday. But we got bright pink nails for this plan with me. But in the sidebar, I just put the audio book I'm reading right now, which is Oathbringer, which is part of the Stormlight Archive. So that's my audio book at the moment, and then I was also reading a Kindle book, Chapter House June, which I finished the next Monday, so I read it like all this week, which is crazy. And then I just had my little to-do list here to finish the shop set, finish the custom. I did finish the custom on the Monday after, because I didn't end up working on Sunday, but I still ticked it off because technically it was done. But I didn't plan the sets that I needed to, but we're okay there. So let's start on Monday. So this is the sheet I'll be using for Monday. And I think, the one sheet will still work for what I need to do. So of course on Mondays we always put Coffee Monday first, and then we had the Monday video. And then I'm going to put this because I had phone drama. I just put it as phone drama in my planner. Now I'm remembering that this happened. So I'm filming this Tuesday. So you'll see this video go up tomorrow. This video is going up tomorrow. But yeah, so last Monday, I can't believe I completely forgot about it. But basically, I was waiting for my Happy Mail from the US to arrive, and it gets delivered by DHL. But if you remember the other week, I got a proper phone subscription contract because I've been using a prepaid since I got to Finland, because you have to wait 2 years to be able to get a phone contract. And then I kind of just stuck with my prepaid because it's easier. Anyway, it's basically it's not being valid soon enough. So I had to finally get a phone contract, and it was about time, So We got that, and then I put the SIM card in when I got it, and it didn't work. And then I was like, okay, it's not working. So I took it out and I put my old prepaid one in. But all of a sudden, I could no longer remember because the iPhone locks the SIM card every time you take it out. And I couldn't remember the code anymore. Like, I used to know it instantly. I could just unlock my SIM card whenever. Instantly lost it out of my brain forever. And you're going to get 3 chances to unlock it. Anyway. So, and this is all happening Monday morning. I realized I got locked out of my prepaid SIM card on Monday because I realized that DHL still had my number, and they usually text me to do important things like customs processing. So they didn't have my social security number to process it through customs because the package was supposed to be delivered on Monday. But because it was a public holiday on Friday, blah, 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 blah. I just completely forgot. And I didn't realize, so then, so the phone drama. So we had to contact the telecom to be like, why isn't the number working, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, actually, you can't transfer a prepaid number into a subscription contract, and we shouldn't have sent you out that SIM card. Because I went on their website and said, put in your phone number if so I put it in, and then here's your special contracts they gave me to be able to transfer the number to a contract. Anyway, apparently you can't do that with a prepaid card. And it didn't say this on the website, and it let me purchase the SIM card. Anyway, I'm like, okay, can you unlock my prepaid SIM card then? Because we got DHL to deal with today, and they're like, no, we can't unlock it. It's a prepaid. So I was out of luck with that. So that was the phone drama ended with. I then purchased a proper subscription with a brand new number, and that was going to be sent to me by mail. But then I saw the DHL problem, but luckily I was able to get onto chat with them at DHL, and I was just like, hey, I lost my SIM, I can't use my phone, I haven't been able to do the customs processing, give you my social security number, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they worked it all out, and I emailed them with the number and blah, blah, blah. It finally worked out. And so the package got delivered on Tuesday instead. But yeah, it was it was 7 a.m. I was running to my laptop, be like, oh my gosh, wait, what about all that stuff? Because usually DHL texts me everything, they SMS everything. Then I had no emails, so they weren't able to do any of the stuff, like me selecting home delivery or helping them do customs with my information. So that was a fun drama. But anyway, I got the mail the next day, and then I think Wednesday I got my new SIM card, put it in, worked instantly. So I have my new phone number. But yeah, it was a whole drama on Monday, and and when they're like, we can't help you unlock the SIM card, I cried a little bit because I just kind of freaked out about this package. Because DHL only holds them for so long. But yeah, luckily it's because I was able to give them the tracking number and my address and the information. I was able to prove that it was me. So yeah, that was fun. So I just wrote phone drama. I could have written that better, but oh well. And then, okay, I'm gonna see what I can use on here. So I guess I'll just put little things for my book. I'll try to use more little things here. I'll probably use the pattern on the work. Just use a lot of little things to fit everything in. It was a big phone drama, so it was important to put in. All right, I think that works. So anyway, I've had the phone drama. Then I did some filming. I can't remember what. I just put film. And then I did some work. I was working on the shop set and the custom at the same time. And then we had pizza for dinner, and then I was reading my Kindle book, which was Chapter House June. I can't write today, but anyway. So you can see how I tried to color block all those icons. This coffee does have a red straw, but I used basically a different doodle bundle or color of the week from SPC for each day, except for Sunday, because I didn't have any fitting purples basically. So I just went with what the purples that I had that I could do. So, but every other day seems to work. So we can get rid of the red sheet now, we're done with it, and we got the orange sheet. So first of all, on Tuesday we're gonna do payday. And we also have work. I think I can actually use a bigger box. Work. And then we have reading my audiobook. I think I did read it on Monday, but I had other things to put in, you know, like filming and whatnot. So payday. Now this is a different orange color of the week from the red sparkly one. But I don't mind if they're different finishes, because it's all about the color, right? Then we have, first there was, before Oathbringer, there was a novella I had to finish, which was as Edge Dancer. So I listened to it Monday and Tuesday. So that's why I don't have the read sticker, because I was reading Edge Dancer first, because it takes place before Oathbringer. And I highly recommend it because Lift, I love. I love Lift. She's an adorable character. And then we had Happy Mail delivered. Huzzah! We didn't die. I'm gonna see what I can fit in here. Maybe I'll use a bigger sticker for film, because, well, holes do take time. Just so I have a bit more space, like, don't have too much of a gap between that and the little thing. So yes, Happy Mail came. Yeah, the phone saga is behind us. But yeah, I don't know. It was not a great start to my week and my Monday. So I had diminished work on Monday and Tuesday because of first, doing all that drama, and then of course dealing with, waiting for the Happy Mail to be delivered. I'll put in Chapter House. And all these books do actually, they were from the color doodles of the week. You can't really tell that they're the color, but it may do, because there isn't the Kindle icon in the colors of the week, so in the doodle bundles. So I made do with a book, even though I was using Kindle. But that was orange all done. Now yellow is part of the main, so we have plenty of yellow to use for this one day of the week. But we've got Plan With Me up first, and I don't know if I want to use too many patterns because they're not really color blocked for this one. So I might try and use as much of because the yellows, actually I didn't have every sticker, so I do have some outliers in the yellow. That's okay. So we got work and we have read, and this is when I started Oathbringer. I think I'm about halfway through it now, because I have been consistently listening to it. I forgot all this, all the stuff that happened in Oathbringer, which is great. But I read all these Stormlight books in 2022, so it's been a while. All right, so we'd read and work, and then Dreamlight Valley update was on Wednesday, and they added Mulan and Mushu to the game. So I did go and play them, got them unlocked and moved into my valley. But then I want to use this. I think I can fit if I move this up. So yeah, I got Mulan unlocked, and then I did my nails. I put on these pink nails, because if you watch the haul, you would have seen that at the beginning. I was like, oh, one of my nails just flew off. Literally as I was about to start filming. So I put on these new nails, the bright pink. And then I actually decided to do work again. So after 7 p.m. and onwards until 7 till 9 or 10, I did some more work on my shop set, and this is my first set for Halloween, is this one. So I thought I would put it in work again because there's a work late in the foil bundle scripts. Because I thought that'd be perfect for this. Because, yeah, I went back and did some more work. Just to get, because I was behind for the Monday and Tuesday. So I wanted to catch up on the work I needed to do. But I still made time to read some more of my book before I went to sleep. That's the first half of the week. We got the first half of the rainbow going. As you can see, I had to use a different yellow for the audiobook there because I didn't have it in that color in that bundle. But I just used a yellow from the normal audiobook pages. So now let's get into the second half, the cool half of the planner. And this is Thursday, so green. So we do have greens in the kit too. And I feel like the green pattern's a bit more green, a little bit more. But we'll try and stick to the non-patterned. Now I can use the chubby little things. But okay, so Tuesday we had the sci-fi fan art released. My Kidnish only released, and I thought the book stack would go with it because it was a book-themed kit, all about sci-fi books and other fun things. There's movies and TV shows and games. So I thought that set came out really well. And it did alright. I think a lot of people did like it. Then I just did some more work and I read my book. And then we decided to get Subway for lunch, just as a treat. And we watched some Simpsons. At the end of the day, of course, I read Chapter House. And then before that, I was playing Dreamlight Valley. So that Mulan wasn't color blocked, and this one's definitely not color blocked. But I really did want to use Mushu in here, but he didn't. Obviously, I didn't play it on Monday because he wasn't out then. But because we unlocked Mushu as well, I wanted to use him even though he's red on this day. But I think that's fine. We got the other little icons in there, the Simpsons. And then Chapter House. If you want to know my Subway order, it's usually the spicy Italian with the Southwest ranch. So like the spicy ranch topping with most of the salad. And then I also usually a honey oat bread because that's my favorite. But yeah, that is my typical Subway burger. Sandwich. And what I always find funny is that, so in Australia we use metric measuring system. It's all about the centimeters, thank you. And of course Finland is also metric, but it's Subway in Australia, it's 6 inch and foot long. But in Finland it's 15 centimeters and 30 centimeters long. Would you like a 13 centimeter foot long, they would say. And I'm still not used to that. Always makes me laugh because it's like, yeah, because even in Australia we're just like, 6 inch. We don't know what that means, but that's what it is. So on Friday, my sticker haul went up and I did my work. And I listened to my audiobook. Do my usual 2 things of the day, work and audiobook. It does take up most of the day at the moment. I just use the matching iPads that are included in the Doodle bundles for this week. I did have to pick out a couple of different blues, but I feel like they still work. And then we watched some more Simpsons. We're currently watching The Simpsons again. The only thing I feel like this sheet is missing is a chubby little thing, but that's just me. Because I love my chubby little things, don't I? That's alright. We can fit more in with the little things anyway. So, anyway, so The Simpsons, and then what's this one for? All right, we made enchiladas for for dinner. Well, basically I have pre-made, well, they could be enchiladas or they can be taquitos. So I've just got like chicken mixture wrapped up in tortillas, and they're like wrapped up in proper portions up in the freezer. So we just defrosted a set of them so we can make enchiladas with them and put them in the oven. Super nice to have that when you don't want to like properly prepare a dinner. Then I played some Dreamlight Valley, so here's where I get started to do a little bit of color blocking with those. Although the only characters we got were Mulan and Mushu, but I'll use the other ones from the Once More with Love sheet. And then again, playing, reading Chapter House. I can't talk tonight. I've completely lost control of the pen, but that's okay. It's just not my night. So Saturday, first thing I did was I did some filming. I did the monthly Plan With Me that you would have seen on Monday, and I did my July kits that you'll see on Friday. And then on this day, it was actually like super rainy and dark, like super dark. I was just like, what the heck? Anyway, and then I actually did work this day on Saturday because, yeah, I was just so behind from the way I've been working for the most of the week. So I decided I would probably work Saturday and Sunday to get the shop set and the custom done. But you'll see on Sunday I ended up not working on, I don't want to use a different one yet. I'm just moving these around. I decided not to work on Sunday because I woke up at 6 a.m. with really bad pain in my like diaphragm, like just below my ribs. And sometimes that happens. And then because it was 6 a.m., I had to hobble over to the kitchen, get a painkiller, go back to sleep. But then I slept in until like 9, and then I totally just missed taking my ADHD meds for Sunday. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to work today because I kind of felt sick all day as well. So despite what I end up doing, you'll see in a minute. I felt sick all day, so I did other things. I didn't work. So it was good I worked the Saturday because I was able to finish this day the shop set, the Halloween set. And I ended up doing the tiniest bit of work on Sunday. I did the listings for it. And I just pushed the custom, finishing that back to Monday, but I did finish it on Monday. So, but yeah, so I almost worked 7 days a week this week, but I didn't. Although I guess doing the listings is working, so I did work 7 days a week. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So otherwise, it was a rainy day. I did that filming, and then I also washed a bunch of clothes. Yeah, I washed clothes this day. I think it was Monday I did. I'm trying to like remember what happened on what day. Oh yeah, what do I want to put on this day? I think I'm going to put this down here. So after I did the listings and stuff, I just played a whole bunch of Dreamlight Valley. Because I could, you know. It's a Saturday. I wanted to play some of my game. And I was working on the new Star Path and stuff like that. And then that night we decided to watch a movie. We watched Furiosa, the Mad Max saga Furiosa. And it was really good. I gave it 4 stars. I didn't think it was as good as Fury Road, in my humble opinion. I thought it was really, really good. And I liked that it was like a different kind of story. It definitely is part of if you don't know much about Mad Max, they're kind of like more mythology movies. They're not like a straight up, this is definitely what happened. Like these are stories being told. So, but I really enjoyed it overall. But I think Fury Road was just it was a tighter film overall. Furiosa still lacked something here or there, and I feel like a large part was actually the soundtrack. There were times when there was like no music, but it didn't feel like there should be no music. Because I do love times when they take music completely out of a film, like at the end of June 2, during the Duel, there's like no music at all, and it's awesome. I feel like there was a lot of times during Furiosa where there was no music, or there was just a couple of tones playing. and it just didn't really work for me. It didn't elevate the film. I don't know, it detracted from the film. But I'm very sensitive to like soundtracks, I feel like, half the time. But I still enjoyed it. I still gave it a 4, but it's definitely not up to par with Fury Road. But he took so many years to develop Fury Road that's like, he had whittled it down to perfection, whereas Furiosa is not really the same. But that's fine. It was still a really good film. It was also nice to see a lot more Australian people in it, and of course it was filmed in Australia this time. So I just had more of that feel of Australia, which was nice. And I actually was like surprised at how good Chris Hemsworth was in it. I enjoyed his character a lot. And he was like super Australian in it, which is great. Okay, so Sunday, yeah, I wanted to put in that I had that bad sleep. Yeah, I just woke up way too late, and then I was just a mess the rest of the day, and I just felt slightly sick all day. It was very annoying. But I did get myself to do those listings. Let's see if I can fit these. Yeah. I did do those listings. I didn't know what else to put for like color blocking for a bad sleep, so I just put the tissues because, I don't know, it was kind of being ill, but it's just kind of like muscle pain. I don't know. It happens. And then listings, and then I did a lot of baking this day. I made cookies, chocolate chip cookies. We baked only 4 of them off and I froze the rest. But then they turned out okay. I think they had too much flour, so they didn't really spread out. But they were still tasty, chewy cookies. I did make them with like browned butter, and it was nice. I think my problem also that I only had Demerara sugar. I didn't have brown sugar. So the sugar crystals are a bit bigger. So I feel like next time. But I really felt like making cookies, and so we have a bunch in the freezer now. I just froze off like the dough like in individual portions so we can just take them out and bake them. And then I baked a cake. So I've been watching all these like Korean baking YouTube videos where they just show you professional bakeries just making all the cakes for a day. And they were making like strawberry cream cake. So it's like a vanilla cake with whipped cream and strawberries. And strawberries are still in season here. It's just ending, I think. So I was like, you know what? I really want to make this as like a light summer cake. So I baked a vanilla cake. And I whipped up some cream with a little bit of powdered sugar and some vanilla, which gave it a bit more stability as a frosting. Cut up a whole bunch of strawberries. Locke went out that morning to the shops and picked up some cream and strawberries. So I wanted to get them done while it was still good. So yeah, and then I made the strawberry cream cake. Because that night we had cookies, like 2 cookies each. So we ended up having the cake on Monday. But it was very delicious. And it was super fun to make up a cake. I was just really in the baking mood. I'm still not quite happy with my vanilla cake. I feel like I've perfected and found the best recipe for chocolate cake, but not quite yet for vanilla cake. I don't know. Let me know if you have a tried and true vanilla cake recipe. I would love to know. I try and make it in a small amount. So I use a 6-inch cake pan because we only need a small cake. There's only 2 of us. So, but with that said, I'm open to any recipes of vanilla cake that you like. Something that's really light and fluffy would be awesome. And I can just adjust it to my pan size. But yeah, I'm happy with my chocolate cake, but not so much with my vanilla cake at the moment. But then for dinner, we had Nikos gyros, because I really felt like having a gyros, or as some Americans call it, gyros. But yeah, it was really good. And we got pita bread and tzatziki on the side, and it was so good. It's so nice to finally have like good Greek food in Finland, in Helsinki, and in Finland in general, because it's been hard to find previously. So it's nice to have like a proper gyros. Like, there's nothing wrong with doner kebab, but it's just, I grew up with gyros and I can't do the texture of a doner kebab. Like I just can't do that texture. No, it's just not for me. So it's nice to be had the other option. Because I feel like Greek gyros, the meat is more like I don't know, it's just a different texture than the strips of meat that come in a doner. Anyway, that's just me. I have a thing about textures sometimes. But look at this rainbow spread. I feel like it paid off to do both the color blocking. You can kind of see it here. It's kind of annoying. Moosh is like, I feel like the only real odd one out. But otherwise, I think it looks so beautiful and so rainbow. I love the way it came out. I'm glad I did like the proper rainbow because I think it looks so good. I am going to put some little rainbow deco bits from Planet Choco throughout. But yeah, otherwise it was a good week, you know. I mean, there's the ups and downs, but they're not that down, you know. It's pretty alright. But yeah, it was nice to be able to get that set done. So that was my last release for June, so for July, sorry. So I was very, very happy that on the 30th I had finished everything I needed for the next month. That was what my main goal was. To be like a full month ahead there. And now we're getting back to, oh, I didn't write bad sleep in there. Whoops. Yes. And now we're back to work because I finished the custom and I'm already back to like being behind. Oh, I'm struggling, you guys. I don't know. I'll probably talk about this more in the next week's plan with me, obviously, because it's to do with the next week, but I had some real art block the last 2 days, Monday and Tuesday. I think I figured out my problem, so it should be okay now, but I don't know. I'm getting tired, y'all. I'm so tired. But yeah, we'll talk about that next week. But for now, this week, we were very productive and we got work done. And I was reading books and I had a nice release of art. And I think the spread came out so good and the perfect ending to June. I just love it. I just love it. Yeah. I'm just happy with the rainbow. It just looks so fun. And also, like, someone pointed out on Instagram, if that was you, thank you, but look how the bottom washi matches. Because the pink, maybe the pink should have, you know, it's leading off into this direction, but it works so well. I love that so much. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. July kits will be up on Friday. And we got a whole bunch more of summer fun for that. But otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye.